drug companies out there, word is drug companies are a little worried about Chairman Bernie Sanders. Should they be worried, and who else should watch the back?
They should be very worried. You know,
Give me an example.
give you an example. I'll give you a million examples. They are ripping off the American people big time.
How about Moderna wanted to raise the price?
That's one example. This is the poster chart. All right, one case, Moderna vaccine. First of all, that vaccine was developed in cooperation with the NIH, the National Institute of Health, with taxpayer dollars, okay? We worked on that together. Second of all, the taxpayers of this country put $1.9 billion into clinical trials to make that vaccine a success. All right, so you got the vaccine out on the market, government guaranteed a certain amount of sales. In 2 years, the guy who's head of that company, a guy named Mr. Bancel, has made $5 billion.
Him?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah. Yeah. And his assistant, the number 2 guy, made $2 billion. I think their leadership there is made about $11 billion. Then after all of that, now remember, this is in the midst of a pandemic where over 1 million people died. And then after that, they came forward and they say, well, when the government reserve of the vaccine expires, depletes, we're going to quadruple the price of the vaccine. So this is corporate greed at its worst. So, you know,
What can you do?
Well, we can do a lot of things, but for a start, it turns out that on the day we announced that Mr. Bancel was going to come before the committee, just coincidentally, they announced that they're going to make the vaccine available for free to people. But in addition to that, Medicare and Medicaid should not have to spend billions for the vaccine. Well, look, the bottom line is, as I think most Americans know, year after year, the pharmaceutical industry makes tens of billions of dollars. They pay their CEOs outrageous compensation packages. And meanwhile, we pay by far the highest prices in the world. Stephen, I have taken people over the Canadian border to buy insulin products for 1/10 of the price in Canada compared to the United States. There are people in this country who are dying because they cannot afford the prescription drugs, and these guys keep raising their prices.